Teaching technical education in rural parts of Andhra Pradesh, India for over 5 years have brought us at close encounters with the challenges the students face from onboarding to skilling to career development. Majority of the students come from an economically weaker section. Prior to COVID, we would split these students into smaller groups and do lots of personal coaching exercises. Most of the resources being in English, the students would often feel dependent on someone explaining them in either an easier English or in their mother tongue, Telugu. During COVID times, the situation became too difficult as these students could not cope up with online videos or tend to Google search for better resources and get lost in an ocean of content. All this has made us understand that there is a deep-rooted problem. Students from disadvantaged groups and ones who are differently abled do not have access to education in a language they understand or a format that caters to their learning needs. We intend to develop a platform called Hamsa, leveraging state-of-the-art AI facilities to provide a digital assistant that can carefully craft personalized content, offer assessments and learning tools, and give suggestions based upon each individual's learning profile. We believe that such a system would improve user acceptance. Let us now take you through our prototype. This is our landing page. First thing the user does is to pick an assistant. After the user picks an assistant, the chatbot loads and it asks the user for their choice of language. Say I pick English, and then it asks a bunch of questions including to log in with a mobile phone number and an OTP. Then it asks about the basic profile like age, where does one live, are there internet issues that the user is facing, what is the preferred language of learning online. It then asks for the topic that I am aiming to explore. I would rate myself a beginner, and it gives a landing page. On the landing page, it's a customized page recommended to the user from online web scraped content or content given by collaborators, and some suggestions are made, some practice questions are given. One can answer these practice questions, and in this case the user does not have a very good internet connectivity, so rather than giving videos, more illustrations are given for the person. To bring the solution to the market, we intend to tie up with institutes in Tier 3 cities and rural areas to get those students as early adopters. These users would help us further retrain and improve our recommendation system that would become more empathetic and provide better personalization. We would then try to attract content contributors who could provide us with unique content, thereby attracting more students through cross-site network effects. We understand that as we onboard more users, we would incur costs in the form of platform, maintenance, marketing, and administrative expenses. We intend to meet these needs through fundings from NGOs and institutions who support the cause. We also wish to enter into a public-private partnership model wherein government would fund us to deliver these services to help them attain their goals on sustainable education. What makes us unique are these three qualities: inclusive, empathetic, and personalized. Our digital assistant can be voice-driven to support the differently abled, and our empathetic algorithm tries to be inclusive and understand the learning needs and limitations of the student. The adaptive assessments would be a means to motivate the student and not to compete like other learning platforms.
नमस्कार, आपका व्यक्तिगत शिक्षण सहायता में स्वागत है.
Our collaborative filtering algorithm, leveraging the digital assistant, tries to initially understand the learning goals and challenges faced by the student. The student then searches for any topic of interest through the chat and is provided with personalized content suggestions and keeps in mind the language the student is comfortable with, learning style, difficulty level, and his or her ultimate goal. The technologies we have used include Angular, Node.js, Python and its NLTK and deep learning libraries for the recommendation system, Oracle SQL Developer for the database, Oracle Cloud for deployment, a readily available chatbot platform, and web scraping tools. Going beyond the dialogue of disability and removing all the barriers, Hamsa is an attempt by this team at creating a world with better and equal learning experience for all.